I've been looking for a good sci-fi adventure type of film to watch recently, and this one just so happened to cross my path. Based on the Andy Weir novel of the same name and directed by filmmaking duo Chris Miller and Phil Lord. Despite not reading the actual book, what little promotional footage I've seen had already caught my attention. Given the work pedigree behind this adaptation and having Ryan Gosling in the lead role meant that all the cards were falling into place for this film to succeed, and it did. Sadly, I missed it in theaters, but thanks to the advent of VOD streaming services, I was able to watch it at home in crisp 4K HD. So now I can finally give my brief thoughts on...
I'm gonna call you Rocky. Thumbs up. Nope, that's thumbs down.
Project Hail Mary. Starting off in the middle of outer space, we meet former biologist and middle school teacher Ryland Grace, who awakens from a coma with apparent amnesia. Throughout the story, he regains his memories and discovers that the fate of all humanity hinges on this interstellar mission. While drifting through the void with no hope of ever returning home, he meets an alien rock creature and they form a surprisingly strong bond. Due to their similar circumstances, they work together to save each other's planet and vow to return home. I'll say for a science fiction buddy comedy movie, I didn't expect it to be as heartfelt as it was. Grace and Rocky's chemistry was, of course, the shining star of this adventure. They had plenty of whimsical banter between them, and I can't believe it, this film actually got me feeling concerned for a literal rock. As expected, Ryan Gosling brings a great performance to the table that keeps you invested in his character's journey while he learns to be brave and find new meaning in life. The puppetry and special effects on Rocky were great, as well as the visuals in general. One of the main draws from the trailer to me was the gorgeous looking space sequences. Thankfully, they look even better in the final product and were carried further with a fantastic musical score. The overall pace of the film could have been a slight bit tighter, but that doesn't detract from the story's solid basis. Even if you haven't read the book or aren't familiar with scientific space lingo, there is a well-rounded film to be had here. That's why I'm going to give Project Hail Mary a gracious 8.5 out of 10. I really enjoyed it, and I left this film with a feeling of hope and inspiration, although I'd never set foot into outer space no matter what the price was. But that's just me. As always, have you seen Project Hail Mary? If so, tell me your thoughts on it and recommend something else for me to watch in the comment section below. Take care, and I'll see you next time.